So what's going on? So the word is that the Phoenix Suns want Jimmy Butler bad. Now Charles Barkley chimed in. I'm going to talk about Butler and Phoenix and the drama with the Suns. Charles Barkley, who's been spot on, when he's on fire, he's on fire. His takes is true. He says they want him because Devin Booker is soft. And since that 2021 loss to Phoenix was to Milwaukee when they blew they were up 2-0 and Giannis went off on them and exploded and did that 50 piece on them, he hasn't been the same. Broke the team up. They've only had one legit run. They did get Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal, and somehow this delusion they were going to be a powerful threesome. It ain't merged. Grayson Allen ain't exactly tripping over and hitting up people. And Joseph Nurkic came from Portland for the Aiton. That didn't exactly set the world on fire. He's in the doghouse. They want to unload him too. The Jimmy Butler move is to toughen them up because it's a sense that they soften the cakes. That's basically what it is. They considered a softy team. And you got to put some muscle there because Booker and Durant aren't exactly scaring people if they don't score a bunch of points. They don't play no defense, and transition is bad. They don't really have a true point guard because Bradley Beal's more of a two shooting than he is a pure point. Therefore, you have a colossal mess in Phoenix. And therefore, they desperate for someone that can show some ounce of toughness. Now, do you bring Jimmy Butler in? $64,000 question. If you have an alpha, if he plays off an alpha, he's tough. But if you're asking him to beat a man and then to sidekick, then what happened in Miami is going to happen again. As for Mike Budenholzer, who did win a chip with Milwaukee in 2021, which seems like a lifetime ago, but he got ran out of there like he did in Atlanta. He's a starter, quicker, picker-upper type of coach. But he is about finessing the finessing. He can't do rebuilding with veterans. This is a dead-end gig. They ran Frank Vogel out, who won a ring too. They're going to probably try to run you out and pull the rest of your hairs out. And it's going to be tough because the bottom line is you could trade most of that team. And that would probably be the best thing to do, to be honest with you. The problem is, there's a story about Durant with that Udoka in Houston would like him. I think he'd be a great fit in Houston with a young team. He'd be perfect in that situation. Either there or if he could get back to OKC. Any team that's like a veteran player away with a fresh group of legs and they can go, he would be a good fit. Devin Booker can fetch a lot of places, but Devin Booker, I'm going to tell you right now, is like a younger version of Paul George, which are Junior Whopper, Kobe Bryant's, or more headed towards a Vince Carter, where they put up a lot of numbers and flourishes, but they never got to the next land. That's what I'm calling. I don't see it happening with Devin Booker. I don't see D Book. That guy that scored 70 points against Celtics some years ago, that guy who was up 2-0 in the finals, and he's tough, athletic, but he ain't that dude. They just don't have that dude. That's what they're missing. They're missing someone who's a real alpha that could take them because Durant is a sidekick who is a superstar with numbers and talent, but he ain't that dude. And we know Bradley Beal, when you play for Washington, come on now, you stat Patton King. And Nurkic, who tries to play a tough semi-pseudo bully, is corny. Because all he going to do is give you that 5 or 6, 7 points and a couple rebounds. And once you bam on him, he's done. There ain't much to his game. They are really old before your eyes. They so-called big three was a never three. So they are the 3 minus degrees. You know, you heard of the 3 degrees. They're the 3 minus degrees. It's going to be a lot of work to get that done. But if you did get Jimmy Butler, you got to unload something. But who would be tradable since Bradley Beal then flexed and he's got a no trade clause, which is hilarious to me because Bradley Beal, you ain't Devin Booker and you sure is not Kevin Durant. So how can you flex? You're going to get 50 million, 52 next year. That's just the problem with the NBA right here. You got a second tier, and I use that loosely because he can score a lot, guy who's really a third tier because his defense, and he's not that power player. He's not a power player who camped out and played for the Wizards for like 30 years, throw 30 points up, and got people. He didn't hijack the team. This is hilarious. Bradley Beal is hijacking because he don't want to go to Saudi Arabia in the NBA. He don't want to be, he wants to be pick and choose. This is rich. This is hilarious. But I'm telling you, the Phoenix fire sale could start tomorrow. They are not going to, they're not even a playing tournament team. They're more headed towards Portland than they are trying to catch uh anything in the top 6 or 7 in the West. They're just not that good. And it's old, it's banged up. Durant is catching up with him. Devin Booker, it never was there. And Bradley Beal be stockpiling money. And Nurkic, he just gonna ride the pine. Even Grayson Allen, who can shoot a couple threes when he ain't tripping people over, is not really doing anything for Phoenix. They just a team in name with what I don't know, with a coach who won a ring, who is stuck with. Oh, what are you stuck with? This is a bad scene. This in the Philadelphia 76ers is some bad scenes. So Jimmy Butler to the Phoenix Suns drama would be a soap opera for the ages. You can do it if you want to, and you got to unload something. I'd say pretty much unload the team. I think you got to start anew because ain't nothing going to happen there. It's no wins. They might not even make to quote Jim Moore, playoffs. Anyway, tell me what you think about the Phoenix Suns because I think it's pretty brutal. But the Jimmy Butler, the Phoenix, and the Phoenix Suns drama and circle and what Charles Barkley said was right. That's why they want them to toughen them up. But what you gonna toughen up when your team is either banged up or just don't really play full and they don't respect their coach and they're already treating him like a substitute teacher. So it's gonna be ugly in Phoenix before it gets better. But you tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. On my peace.